How to Become Millionaire 2023. 1. Avoid debt. It may seem obvious, but avoiding debt is certainly a habit that can have a positive impact on your overall financial situation. Aside from mortgages on their homes, Doug says his clients are careful to reduce and eliminate all debt. If you want to build wealth, you cannot waste money paying interest on consumer loans like credit cards and even car loans, Doug says. Since most credit cards charge notoriously high interest rates when you carry a balance, pay those balances off in full each month, and on time to maintain a good credit score. Charge only what you can actually pay back, and avoid credit cards in general. They are known for low credit limits, high interest rates, and limited usability. 2. Buy cars and plan to keep them for the long term. As a rule, cars lose value as soon as you drive them off the lot. Doug says his clients, who are self-made millionaires, usually buy a new car instead of leasing it and plan to keep it for a while. By keeping their cars long-term, they can use the time between car purchases to save money they would otherwise use on monthly payments. If you have to finance the car, pay it off as soon as possible and plan to keep the car long after the loan is paid off, Doug says. 3. Have an emergency fund. Having a solid cash reserve that you can draw on in an emergency is a great advantage. If you have an unexpected expense, such as an urgent car repair or medical bills, having a nest egg that can be withdrawn immediately can help you pay for it. That way, you do not have to charge the expense to a high-interest credit card or take out a personal loan. Most Doug's customers have 6 to 9 months of their monthly expenses set aside. Financial experts generally recommend 3 to 6 months of your living expenses as a baseline, but you should do what works best for your cash flow. And know that any amount will help. This is one of the first steps you should take to build a solid financial foundation, Doug says. 4. Investment. After building an emergency fund, Doug said, his clients have organized investment plans, whether in stocks, bonds or exchange-traded funds, ETFs. He suggests setting up a monthly or bi-monthly automatic transfer of cash from your checking account to an investment account. That way, you will not have to remember to invest manually, and you can learn to make do with the funds you have available. Most of my clients do not miss having this money in their cash flow, and they can use these invested savings for future car purchases, vacations or other short or long-term goals without incurring additional debt, Doug says. As a general rule of thumb, you should save at least 20% of your income each month, and Doug agrees. That 20% goes toward your savings plans, emergency fund, retirement savings and investments. How much you take out of your paycheck to invest depends a lot on your income and investment goals, but getting used to living without that 20% is a good start for your savings and investments. Before you invest, know how much risk you can take and the time frame in which you need the money. If you are saving for retirement in your 20s or 30s, you can usually take a little more risk and get aggressive returns for it, since you will not need your money for a few decades, when you want to retire in your early 60s. For people in their 40s or 50s, the time frame for investing for retirement is much shorter. As a result, they tend to be more risk-averse in order to better protect their money. 5. Take advantage of all the benefits employer has offered. It pays to thoroughly review your employer's benefit plans. Companies offer more than just retirement plans that can help you save money and even invest to earn more. Taking advantage of some of the benefits listed below can be helpful to you, just as it is to Doug's clients. Employer retirement subsidy. If you can afford it, make sure you are contributing enough to match your employer's contributions. The subsidy is essentially free money for you, Doug says. Employer life or disability insurance. Your employer's group plans can offer significant savings over buying these policies individually. Employer Health Savings Account, HSA. If you qualify for an HSA, some employers will match your contributions up to a certain amount. Your contributions are tax deductible. Employer Legal Services. Find out if your employer offers legal services. If you ever need estate planning documents such as wills or trusts drafted, you can save money on legal fees by taking advantage of the legal services offered as part of your benefit plan. Employee Stock Purchase Plans, ESPP. If your employer offers an ESPP, you can usually contribute up to a certain percentage of your salary to the plan, which then allows you to purchase the company's stock at a discount to the market price. If you are confident in your company and its stock, this can be another cost-effective investment option to build your wealth, Dog said. 6. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Keeping up with the mere mortals is a typical way to get into debt. But if you keep living beyond your means, eventually it catches up with you. When you're building wealth, like Dog's customers, you should fight the need to own the latest and greatest gadgets, he says. So much money is wasted on constant upgrades these days, and that can cost you both money and lost opportunities. It's only human to want to compare your life to others, but take another look at your lifestyle and budget and focus on what's most important to your personal goals. Those are your needs and wants that really matter to your livelihood and happiness. 7. Take advantage of tax deductions. When possible, Dog's clients try to minimize the taxes they pay. This includes finding some level of tax savings in everything from retirement investments to mortgage interest, charitable giving to college funding and healthcare accounts. Make sure you participate in plans and programs that can have multiple benefits, Dog says. This is one area where it is helpful to consult a financial and tax professional. 8. Looking for other sources of income. Many of Dog's clients diversify their investment portfolio with other assets, such as rental properties, that provide passive income. The average person probably does not own multiple properties, but there are other rental opportunities that offer another passive income source with little effort. Some ideas are renting out a room in your house/apartment or renting out your car while you work. 9. Start saving early for children's college. College savings plans, such as a 529 plan, help Dog's clients start their children's education early so they are less financially burdened years later. But the long-term benefits do not stop there. These plans also allow tax-free withdrawals when you withdraw money for college education. If you start early, you can save a significant amount of money in taxes, Dog says. It does not take much to get started, but the power of compound interest can be very beneficial to you if you have time to. 10. Seek advice. Finally, Dog's clients have a habit of being well informed about their money. They have a basic understanding of their income, their holdings and the cost of their investments. For many people, saving and investing money can be quite intimidating and confusing. Fortunately, there are many free online resources that can help. With financial apps like Mint and YouTube channels like Rule 1 Investing, you can access this educational content on the go or from the comfort of your own home. And if you are looking for someone to talk to in person, such as a financial advisor, be sure to ask about the fees they charge. He or she should be transparent about the cost of his or her services and be able to explain your money and investments to you in detail. Your advisor should be both a partner and an educator to you, Dog says. As you can see from Dog's 10 habits of his wealthiest self-made millionaire clients, a solid financial plan includes a number of moving parts. Taking advantage of opportunities to pay down debt, save, invest and learn while avoiding potential pitfalls will make a big difference in your ability to build your wealth. My self-made millionaires started by paying down debt to increase cash flow and build a rainy day fund, Dog says. Once those conditions were met, they were able to incorporate the other investing habits and really grow their wealth. No matter how simple or obvious a money habit may be, the important thing is to stick to it. Discipline is key, and with it, you can build the financial future you want, he says.